అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. Today is the third and last day of our topic on Bhagavad Gita by CSR Prabhu garu. We will start the program with Vande Mataram and then Prarthana. So, Challa Chidbabu garu, please.
Okay. Prabhu garu వచ్చారు. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujala Supala Malaya Jasitala Sasya Syamala Mataram Vande Mataram Subrajyosna Pulakitayamini Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి. Now let us request Sushma ji to chant Prarthana, please.
Namaskaram everyone. Let us do 1 minute meditation after the Omkaram and followed by prayer. Oh, 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 Gana. Om Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravasthavam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashunvannutibhis Sida Sadhanam. Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinama Vitrayavatu. Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave. Na gurov paramam shishurasmi guroho matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. Gnananandamayam devam nirmalasphatikakrutim Adharam sarva vidyanam hayagrivam Shruti smruti purananam malayam karunalayam Namami bhagavat pada shankaram loka shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Matrudevo Bhava Pitrudevo Bhava Acharya Devo Bhava Atithi Devo Bhava. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
ధన్యవాదములండి సుష్మా గారు.
Thank you,
Now,
sir.
let us request Guruji CSR Prabhu garu to start the webinar, please.
Om नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः सर्वोपप्लवरहित प्रज्ञानघन प्रत्यगर्भो सोऽहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि. Well, friends, the journey into Bhagavad Gita deep drive will go to 6th chapter of Dhyana Yoga or Atma Samyama Yoga as it is called. Shashtodhyaya is the core Yoga Shastra chapter. The entire Bhagavad Gita is Yoga Shastra, and Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is also known as Dhyana Yoga or Atma Samyama Yoga. So the entire Yoga Darshana of Patanjali, which we have touched upon, we'll be delving deeper in the last 1 month. We'll be delving deeper into the Patanjali Yoga Sutras along with the practical sessions of yoga. Without yoga, you will have only roga, and it leads to final death. With yoga, you can overcome roga and you can be in supreme health till the last day. Death cannot be postponed, but health can be assured till the last day. So for this purpose, the 6th chapter is actually Yoga Shastra, the core Yoga Shastra of the Yoga Shastra called Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is nothing but Yoga Shastra, and within Bhagavad Gita, the Raja Yoga, Atma Samyama Yoga is given in the 6th chapter. So it has got broadly 2 parts. First part is about the attitude and behavior and psychology. Second part is about the meditation, how to meditate, how to control the mind, how to calm the mind, how to make the mind go inside, deep into yourself, how to make the mind reach your innermost level of pure consciousness, that is self, Chaitanyam, Atma Chaitanyam, and how to stop the mind and be established in yourself. That is Yoga Chittavritti Nirodha Tada Drashtu Swarupe Avasthanam. You will be in your own true nature, Swarupa. So when you are in your own Swarupa, then what happens? You will be liberated from all miseries, all sorrows, all bondages. But if you get trapped into the mind and its mischief, chittavrittis, then you will be identifying yourself with those chittavrittis. Vritti sarupyam itaratra. Sarupyam. If you look at a monkey, you think you will also behave like a monkey. If you look at, say, if you have a thought of a donkey, then you will also behave like a donkey. So similarly, everything, all the behavioral patterns will be based upon the thought process, chittavrittis. So that's why it is essential to stop chittavrittis and be established in this. As I told you, in the Mandukya Upanishad, the self itself is Brahm. This Swarupan, which Patanjali talked about and which Gita 6th chapter we talk now, is your own true nature. But what is the true nature? Ayam Atma Brahma. This true nature is God, Ishvara, Brahman. But we don't want to accept it. We want to get lost into the delusion, illusion, hallucination created by the mind. So this whole process is going to be explained how to go back to your true nature by calming the mind. So the first sloka, Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Anasrita Karma Phalam Karyam Karma Karoti Yaha Sa Sannyasi Cha Yogi Cha Niragnirna Chakriyaha. Now there is a previous 5th chapter, there was a deep discussion on Jnana Sannyasa. What is Sannyasa? And here what he is telling is Anasrita Karma Phalam Karyam Karma Karoti Yaha. You cannot stop doing work. You have to go on doing work. You have to take bath, you have to do prayer, you have to sit and attend class or give lecture, then you have to go to your office. So many things will be there. You cannot stop any one of them. Can you? You cannot, except in deep sleep or in deep meditation. So, anasritaha karma phalam, without being dependent and tied up and enslaved by the results of your karmas. Yeah, since you cannot stop the karma, the results will be, if you are obsessed with the good and bad outcomes, then you are bounded. So if you are not obsessed, not obsessed, having a maturity level, that is called karma yoga, not stopping karma. Maturity level, like when you play cricket with small children, you are all adults. When you play cricket with small children, your maturity level is so high that you are anasritaha karma phalam. Whether you win or whether you made 100 runs or 50 runs, it doesn't matter to you. Whereas for children, it matters a lot because they are not mature. So in the jnani is a mature player in this arena of life, this sport of life. Vidavat swakilam jagat. Lord Krishna played his whole universe as a sport. Parasritah karma phalam karyam karma karotiyaha. Sa sannyasi, such a person is sannyasi. Yogi cha, he is also yogi, definitely. And niragnihi cha, akriyaha. Akriyaha, not doing anything. He is not an Agnihotri. Agnihotri is a person who is a grihastha. Sannyasi is a person who has given up Agnihotra also and given up all actions. But here, an anasrita karma phalam karyam karma karotiyaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha niragniha cha kriyaha yam sannyasa vidhi prahuttam yogam vidhi pandava nahya sannyasa sankalpo yogi bhavati kaschan. What is actually conveyed by the word sannyasa is yoga only. A sannyasi is nothing but a yogi. Yam sannyasamiti prahuttam yogam tam vidhi pandava. Nahi asanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kaschana. Nobody can become a yogi without the sannyas of the sankalpas. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman, that means the desires and the thoughts and impulses go on coming in the mind. Without giving up, without the sannyasa of those thoughts and desires and sankalpas, nobody can become a yogi. Yoga, sannyasa, both are one and the same. Marurukshor muner yogam karma karanamuchyate yogarudhasya tasyeva shamah karanamuchyate. So for an ordinary person, karma will be a bondage. But for a yoga rudha, that means who is arudha, is doing a swari, is sitting on the horse called yoga, yoga rudha. For him, shamah karanamuchyate. Karma is a cause of peace. How can it be? You may ask. So I have seen a lot of people, normal people are obsessed with karma. They are disturbed, perturbed, and agitated with while doing karma. But there are some people who get peace out of doing karma. You might have heard of kar seva or langar seva. Kar seva means you go on serving. You do some. You go to Golden Temple in Amritsar. People do kar seva. They will do good polish for all the visitors there, or they will serve in the kitchen, or they will serve the food for the visitors. So many service activities. And I have seen people who are very active in social life without any self-interest, without any returns. They are serving the people. And they get satisfaction out of it. They get peace out of it. Even in our present course, our organizers, our speakers, and our managers, our directors, all these people, they don't get anything in return. They are not doing this for money, or they are not doing this for fame, or name, or promotion, or image, nothing like that. Whether you take Prabhakar Rao, or whether you take Babu, or whether you take Babu, or Visalakshi Garu, great scholar, so many people. Why they are doing what they are doing? And why you are coming? There is no money coming out of this. There is no material benefit. There is no promotion, there is no image, there is no advertisement, nothing. But still we are doing. And that is beauty of Karma Yoga. Anasritaha karma phalam karyam karma karotiyaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha niragnirna chakveha. Yam sanyasamiti prahu yogam tam vidhi pandava. Nahi asanyastha sankalpo yogi bhavati kasyana. Arurukshor muner yogam karma karanam uchyate. Yogarudhasya tasyaiva shamah karanam uchyate. I have seen people who get a lot of peace out of serving others. I myself experienced many times simple things like, like there was a flood one day in Hyderabad and a lot of people were refugees. So can you believe there were flood in Hyderabad? There was. In fact, 2-3 times it was said. So one time I took some packets of rice, fried rice and all that, and went there. And as I took the packet, so many people came around me. I just kept here and go on giving one piece. Nobody talked one word. They just took, they went away. By doing that, I had tremendous peace myself. There was no word, no thanks also was told. But that's why they say in English, mention not. When you say thank you, mention not, there's no mention. You should not thank and waste your opportunity of giving the peace to the other person. The other person will get peace. Arukshor muner yogam karma karanam uchyate. Yogarudhasya tasyaiva shamah karanam uchyate. Yada hinendriyardheshu karmashvanusajjate. Sarva sankalpa sannyasi yoga. Who is a yogarudha? Yogarudha is a person who is doing all actions without sensory pleasures. Yada hinendriyardheshu karmashvanusajjate. Sarva sankalpa sannyasi yogarudha uchyate. Now this is the highest level of karma yoga, which is merged into the Raja Yoga or Atma Samyama Yoga, which is merged out of Jnana. Without Jnana, you cannot be a Karma Yogi because you will not be mature enough. Jnana will lead to maturity, and which leads to detachment of result, not on the action. Nobody can stay without performing action. Nobody can escape from the responsibilities of life. But same time, maturity without obsession and disturbance and perturbance is the result. Like somebody, there are students who try for IIT, they don't get IIT. Or there are people who try for UPSC, IAS, they don't get. But they should have the maturity to find alternative. They should not think, since I didn't get, I'll commit suicide. There are people who commit suicide. So maturity, spiritual quotient, high emotional and spiritual quotient, like a rock, Himalayan rock. When my father died and his dead body is in front of me, I was 14 years. I didn't have a single paisa with me, but I didn't get disturbed or perturbed. By then, Bhagavad Gita was deep entrenched into me. I remained like a rock, Himalayan rock. Then magic happened after that. Leela, magic of the Lord. So many things happened, and today I am in this position. I can't believe so many things in my life have happened only by divine interventions. If you are in the correct attitude, if you perform your dharma and your karma correctly, and you are a karma yogi, or you have a jnana, and you are also a Raja yogi, then automatically the Lord will take care. He has told that in the Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham, Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Ye Jana Paripasate, Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam, Nitya Abhiyukta. Yukta means yoga. Abhiyukta means great, tremendously great amount of joining with the Lord, the Supreme Being, spiritual, ultimate, Supreme Personality. You can call him Krishna, you can call him Shiva, it doesn't matter what name you give, it all one in the same file. And that Parabrahman is the highest level of Paramarthika Satta. And in which next level is the Adhyatmika Satta, Adhyatmika Sthiti. Next to that is the Adhidaivika Sthiti. That is individual Devatas, Ishta Devatas. And third level is Adhibhautika. That is, those Devatas manifest as physical forms. Agni as fire or sun. Or Dattatreya as Manikya Prabhu. Dattatreya is a Devata. Or Vishnu as Krishna, physical. So all this, physical, historical Krishna we are talking about. We are not talking about Supreme Being Krishna. So individual, like Guru, your Guru. That's why there is a shloka in our prayer. Ishvaro Guru Ratmeti Murti Veda. There are only three forms. The Guru is the immediate Adi Bhautika window, and higher level is Adi Daivika, the Daivi Tattvam behind the Guru. Like, say, Manik Prabhu was Guru, then behind him is Dattatreya. And behind Dattatreya is Parabrahman, Omkaram. Similarly, behind Shiva is nothing but Omkaram. Behind Vishnu is nothing but Omkaram. Behind Krishna, behind any Devata. So, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika levels. So, in these three levels, you have to elevate yourself. Uddhared Atmanatmanam. You have to elevate yourself by yourself. Guru cannot, Devata cannot do what you have to do. They do their job. They will play their role, but you have to play your role. You have to elevate yourself. It is not that, there are two Nyayas, Marjala Kishora Nyaya and Kapi Kishora Nyaya. Kapi Kishora Nyaya means the child of the monkey will be holding to the mother like this at the bosom. And Marjala Kishora Nyaya is the cat itself will carry its own baby with its own mouth. The baby cannot hold the cat. So you have to elevate yourself. Ramakrishna Paramhamsa was telling one day, the mother, nature, Prakriti, Adi Parashakti will entrap you, giving all kinds of dolls and all kinds of enjoyments to entrap you, to attract you, so that you will give up the mother and be satisfied with those enjoyments. But a child who will not be interested in dolls and ice creams and all, only wants the mother only and nobody else. So he will reach him, mother will pick him up. So you have to elevate yourself. So Uddhared Atmanatmanam, Natmanam Avasadayet. At least you don't allow yourself to fall down. Fall down means not physical fall. Worse than physical fall is the mental and spiritual and character fall. What is happening today in the world is due to the fall. Uddhared Atmanatmanam, Natmanam Avasadayet. Atmaiva Hyatmano Bandhuratmaiva Vipuratmana. The very, very profound statements. You have to go and elevate yourself upwards and not allow yourself to fall down. Number one. Number two, he will say, no, he is my enemy. He is pulling me down. There is no enemy in this world. You are your own enemy and you are your own friend. Anduratma atmanastasyayenatmaiva atmana jitaha. If you have conquered yourself, you are your own friend. If you have not conquered yourself, anatmanas vartedatmaiva shatruvat. You will act like your own enemy if you have not conquered yourself. Or Utthayedatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayedātmaiva yatmano bandhuratmaiva ripuratmanah bandhuratmatmanastasyayenatmaiva atmana jitah anatmanastu shatrutve vartedatmaiva shatruvat jitatmanah prashantasya. He who has conquered himself and who is peaceful, Paramatma Samahitaha, he will be connected to the Paramatma. How it is going to happen, he will be explaining now the meditation process. See, therefore, he will be equanimous, equanimity. Once he is connected to Paramatma, he will gain equanimity. Paramatma Samahitaha, Sitoshna Sukhadukkeshu Tadha Mana Apamane. He is having equanimity in all dualities. Sukha Dukkha, pleasure and pain. Heat and cold, Sitoshna Sukhadukkeshu, Tatha Manapamanayo, in respect and disrespect. In my life, I have seen, I get tremendous respect when I go to my lecture sessions or some functions or classes. People who listen to me, they come and touch my feet. They will treat me like God because I am the Guru. That is the flip side, the respect side. And I also get a lot of disrespect from some others. I don't want to tell you who are they, but there are people who go on insulting. In fact, Narendra Modi made a wonderful statement when he came to Hyderabad the other day. Somebody asked him, he says, how did you get the energy to travel so much? You were morning in Bangalore, afternoon in Hyderabad, evening in Gujarat, and so on. And every day you are going to other countries also. How do you get so much energy? So then he told, the secret of my energy is the fact that I eat about 1.5 to 2 kg every day. What do I eat? Gali khata hu. I eat abuses. That is my strength. So the more you eat abuses, the more strength he says he gets. And he's right. I mean, somehow whenever people abuse him extremely, he gets more votes and more seats. So Aruruksher, Muner, Yogam, Karmaka, I think so. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma Kutastho Vijitendriyaha Yukta Ityuchyate Yogi Samalosthashtakant. He is a mature yogi. He is called Yukta. That means yogi. If he has been satisfied, contented with Jnana and Vijnana. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma Kutastho Vijitendriyaha Yukta Ityuchyate Yogi Samalosthashtakanchana. He will treat gold and mud as equal. Even Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to throw gold into Ganga river as much as mud to Ganga river. So Samalosthashmakanchana, somebody kept gold in his bed. So he just picked it up and was getting itching and burning. He picked it up and threw it into the Ganga. Samalosthashmakanchana. Surun Mitra Yudasina Madhyastha Bandhushu Sadhushvapi Chapapeshu Samabuddhir Visishya. What is this? Samatvam. Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. Equanimity to friends, Suhrut, Mitra, Ari, enemies. Suhrut, Mitra, Yudasina, Madhyastha, equal, middleman, Veshya, hating people who hate you. Bandhushu, those who are your relatives and friends, supporters. Sadhu, monk people. Papesha, Samabuddhihi. So all great personalities like Manik Prabhu and others, they treated even their enemies with equanimity. Therefore, Manik Prabhu had disciples coming from Muslim community. They constructed a dargah for him. They have a big urus for him. Though he is not a Muslim, he asked a question, is Allah God only for Muslims, for all? Rab al-Amin or Rabbul Muslimin. Then they went with confusion, they didn't know. So then he quoted statements in Quran which establish the same Supreme Being is being mentioned in all religious texts. Suhrim Mitra Yudasina Madhyastha Dveshya Bandhush Sadhushva Picha Papeshu Samabuddhir Visishyate Yogi Yunjit Sapratamatma. Now we have finished the attitudinal and behavioral patterns description of the yogi. Now the practical yogi procedures will be explained. Suchau Deshe Pratishthabhya Sthiramasanamatmana. Sit in a pure, clean place, in a fixed asanam. Sthiram Sukhama. I am now sitting in Padmasana. I sit in Padmasana for the whole lecture. You can sit for 2.5 hours, then you have achieved asana siddhi. Suchau Deshe Pratishthabhya Sthiramasanamatmana. Na Atyuchritam na Tinicham Chairajina Kushottaram. Neither too high nor too low. Samatvam, in a balanced location, sit on a garbhasana or any other base, because you have to have an insulator. Chailajuna Kushottaram. Tatra ekagram manakrutva. There, you fix your mind. Yatas chittendriya kriyaha. Having controlled your mind and your sensory, after that, eyes, ears, all these things. Yata chittendriya kriyaha. Upavishyasane yunjat yogam. You practice yoga. For what purpose? Atma vishuddhaye. For the purpose of purification of yourself. Samam Kaya Shiro. Now the asana, how to sit, is being explained. Samam Kaya Shiro Grivam. Kaya is the body, Shiras is head, Griva is neck. All three in one line. Samam Kaya Shiro Grivam. Dharayan Achalam, without movement. Sthiraha. Samprekshya Nasikagram. Look into yourself either here or here. Swam Dishashanavalokayan. Look into yourself. Prashantatma, go on practicing this, then you will get peaceful existence. Prashantatma Vigatabhi, no fears of any kind. Brahmachari, Vrate, no sexual thoughts. Vrate Sthitaha, Manas Samyamya Matchitto, meditate on me. Yukta Asita Matparaha, become my person, become my being. That means you get absorbed into the Lord. Yunjanevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasah. In this way, you go on practicing the yoga, the meditation, Atma Samyama Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, and go on doing it every day, morning and evening. Yunjanevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasah. Go on doing it. What will happen finally? Shantim nirvana paramam matsamstam adhigacchati. You will reach my abode, which is the liberation, nirvana, moksha, total peace, the ultimate peace. Nirvana paramam shantim adhigacchati matsamstham adhigacchati. So that is the summary description of the entire process of dhyana yoga. Then now he is giving the lifestyle advices. Who can become a yogi, who cannot, who can reach success and who cannot. Natyashnatastu yogosti nachaikantamana. A person who eats too much, or a person who doesn't eat at all. Gautam Buddha also, he got his enlightenment when he broke his long fast. He was about to die with fast. When he broke it, then the middle path is the correct path. Natyashnatastu yogosti nachaikantamanashnataha nachati swapnashilasya jagratau naivacha. Not a person who never sleeps, nor a person who sleeps too much. What is the middle path? Yukta ahara viharascha, yukta cheshtascha karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhascha yogo bhavati dukkha. Only a balanced lifestyle will result in yoga, which will overcome all sorrows. In fact, all miseries and all sorrows are coming due to this lack of balanced way of life. Yuktahara viharascha yukta cheshtascha karmasu yukta swapnavabodhascha yogo bhavati dukkha. Yada viniyatam chittam atmanyeva avatishtati nisprah sarvakamebhyo yukta yutyate. When can you say that person is a yogi or a yukta? Both are same. When yada viniyatam chittam atmanyeva avatishtati nisprah sarvakamebhyo. When the mind is established in yourself, not interested in all desires in the outside world. Nispraha sarvakamebhyo yukta it yuchyate tada. Yatha, and then what will happen? Yatha deepo nivatastho engate. When there is no breeze, how the deepa is fixed, not moving like this. Yatha deepo nivatastho engate sopamasmata. Yogino yathachittasya yunjato yogamatmanaha. Yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya yatra chaiva atmanatmanam ashyan atmani tishtati. What is that state of yoga? Yatra uparamate chittam, when the mind is taking rest, it is resting with deep happiness and peace. Yatra uparamate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya yatra chaiva atmanatmanam ashyan atmani tishtati. Where the self is established within the self. Atmana Atmanam, the name Tishtati is established. Yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya yatra chaiva Atmana Atmanam. Pasyanatmani. It perceives the self inside the self, by the self. Only self, nothing else, no objective word. Sukhamatyantikam yat. And that self state, swastha, that is called highest happiness. Sukham atyantikam yat ad buddhigrahyam atindriyam. That happiness, that pleasure, that sukha is highest, which is not sensory pleasure, but it is intellect. Sukhavatyantikam yat ad buddhigrahyam atindriyam vedyesra sevayam tattvatah. Yam labdva chaparam labham manyatena adhikam tatah. Having acquired that self state of establishment in the self, you will find that nothing else in this world is worth trying to be gained. Yam labdhana aparam labham, no other labham manyatena adhikam tatah. Yasmin sthito na dukhena guruna vichal. Being established in which even the greatest misery, sorrow cannot disturb you. Tam vidya dukkha samyoga viyogam yoga sanyutam. That is called yoga. And what is that yoga? Dukkha samyoga viyoga. It causes the viyoga, separation of the samyoga with dukkha. That means dukkha can go. This is the only way to overcome dukkha. When you overcome, like Buddha himself gave this sermon, sarvam dukkham dukkham, and that dukkha can be overcome only if the desires are given up. Sarva sankalpa sannyasi yoga was established in himself. So the same yoga is presented in the Buddhist tradition, Jain tradition. Samvidya sankalpa prabhavan kaman chaktva sarvanasi. Now the exact process. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman chaktva. Give up desire, because desires are causing your mental rotation here in mala to karme fire, jeev fire, mahi manua to das fire. Mind will roam around here and there because you want this, you want that. So many desires are there. So first give up desires. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman chaktva. Desires are coming out of your thoughts. Sankalpa vikalpatmika. Manas is making a sankalpa, then vikalpas and sankalpa, then vikalpas. This goes on like this. So sankalpa prabhavan kaman chaktva sarvan aseshataha. Manasa eva indriya gramam viniyamya. How do you control your senses? Through your mind. Manasevendriya gramam viniyamya samantatah shanai shanai ruparame. Make the mind slowly calm down. Shanai shanai ruparame buddhya. How do you control the mind? You control the senses by the mind. How do you control the mind? Buddhya dhriti grihitaya. Buddhi. The discriminative power, the decision making power, the intellectual power, the willpower. With that you control the mind. Buddhya dhriti grihitaya atma samstham manakrutva. Establish the mind in the self. Nakinchidapi chintai. No thinking anything else. That's all is called meditation. Dhyana. Nakinchidapi chintaye. Yato nischarati manas chanchalam asthiram. Wherever the mind goes here and there, tatastato niyamya. Control it from there and bring it back. Tatastato niyamya. Atmaevas. You establish in yourself. Atmanyeva vasham nayet. Naya means nayaka. You should be a leader. You lead the mind back into yourself and establish yourself. That means no distractions, no disturbance, pure consciousness, no mind. Mind is gone. You are in yourself. Once you do that, what will happen? Prashantamanasam enam yoginam sukhamuttamam paiti shantarajasam brahmabhutam akalmasham. Person who has the mind calmed down completely, savritti nirodha tada drashtu swarupe avastha. Prashantamanasam yenam yoginam sukham uttamam, the highest happiness. Upaiti shantarajasam brahmabhu, and that peace is brahmabhutam, is coming out of Supreme Being, the Lord, Ishvara, Bhagavan, Brahma. Akalmash is free from all sins and impurities. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi Vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukhamasnute. And going on practicing this state of samadhi, which is the deep meditation, being established in yourself. Yunjan evam sada atmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha. He will reach sukhena with happiness, pleasure, enjoyment. Brahma samsparsham. He will get contact with Brahman, that is Bhagawad, Ishvara. And once it happens, he will lose his individuality. Sarvabhutasthamaatmanam sarvabhutani chatmani. He will see himself in everyone and everything. And he will see everything and everything in himself, like Vishwarupa. Sarvabhutasthamaatmanam. Only not that only Lord Krishna can experience Vishwarupa. Anybody can experience if you reach that stage. Manik Prabhu has shown his Vishwarupa also to many of his disciples. He has shown his form as Rama, Krishna, Shiva to many of his disciples as per their life. Sarvabhutasthamaatmanam sarvabhutani chatmani ikshate yoga yukta sarvatra samadarshinaha yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvancha mayi pashyati. He who sees me in everything and everything in me. Sri Aurobindo, when he was in jail, he had a darshan of Krishna in everything, in everybody, in the jail itself. He saw that jailer is also Krishna, his companion is Krishna, police is, everybody is Krishna. Sarvabhutasthamaatmanam sarvabhutani jatmani ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshinaha yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvancha mayi pashyati syaham na pranashyami satamena pranashyami. Once he reaches that stage, then he has reached Amrutatva, immortality. Amrutasya putra, the Upanishad said, oh, immortal, children of immortality. And the same thing is known as moksha, nirvana, paradise, liberation, emancipation, all different words. Sarvabhutasthamaatman, sarvabhutani chatmani yate yoga yuktatman samadharshinaha. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvancha mayi pashyati tasyahan na pranashyami satamena pranashyati atma upamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yo arjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham. Once you reach that awareness, you treat every being outside as equal to yourself. Atma, that is highest dharma. In fact, in Mahabharata, there is a question asked, Vidura answers in one sentence. What is one sentence definition of dharma? Don't do to others what you don't want them to do you, or treat others equal to you, respect others equal to you. This is the golden rule, the ultimate rule of success. So now, Lord Krishna finished his lecture. Now, just like I invite questions from you, Arjuna also asked a question. Yoyam yoga traya prokta padusudana vedasyaham navashyami chanchalatva sthitam. O Krishna, this yoga you have explained just now, I am not able to reach that stage. I'm sure all of you will say the same thing. So, because my mind is wandering, chanchalam himana Krishna pravadi balavadrudam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkrutam. To control the mind is as difficult as controlling the air, vayu. How it is possible? I'm not able to do. Then the reply, the speaker is giving the answer. Asamshayam mahavaho mano durnigraham cha. No doubt, O great strong warrior, Mahabahu. This mind, Mahabahu is a person who can conquer all enemies, but he cannot conquer his own mind. That's what Prahlada told. Jagamulannitin chitikaloonu jayinchana vaadu indriyanikamu chittamu gelavantu. You cannot control your own mind. You can control all whole world, everybody outside. So, asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham cha. It is very difficult, no doubt, but it is not impossible. It is possible through practice. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. Two factors. Abhyasa and vairagya. Practice and detachment. Dispassion, desirelessness. Because desires cause the tendency of the mind to wander here and there. And if you don't have desires also, it may have a natural tendency to wander here and there. So further practice is required. That's why same thing, Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Abhyas Vairagya Abhyam Tan Nirodha. Chittavritti Nirodha is going to happen through Abhyasa and Vairagya. Tatra Sthito Yatno Abhyasa. Abhyasa is nothing but continuous efforts. Thus, Dirghakala Nainantariya Satkar Sevito Nudavu. That also for a long time, daily, without break, continuous practice. Practice makes perfect. So, what is Vairagya? Drishta Anusravika Vishaya Vitrishna Sevashikara Sanya Vairagyam. Vairagyam means giving up desires and cravings and craves for all objects, seen, unseen, heard, and unheard. So, that giving up is called Vairagya. So, Abhyasa Vairagya Abhyam Tan Nirodha. So, mind can be controlled only through Abhyasa. Asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam abdasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. By this process, you can grab, you can get the mind into your grip. If you cannot mind into your grip, you can do nothing in this world. Asamyadatmana yogo dushprapaiti me matihi nasyatmana vitta shikyo apupayataha. So only by upayam, by various techniques, you can control your mind and reach the deep meditation state of samadhi. Now the next question that is being asked, just like you people ask all kinds of questions, all kinds of people ask all kinds of questions, Arjuna is asking another question. Ayatihi shraddhayopeto yoga chalitamaanasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhim kam gatim gacha. Atla aithe, okay Krishna, we go on trying, you are saying, okay, we go on trying, suppose we die. While we are still trying, we have not reached the final stage. What is that? Will it be all lost? Like a mirror which is broken into small, small pieces, will everything be lost, completely wasted? Apradishtho mahabaho mudho brahmana. Without reaching the final stage, if I die, what will happen? This question I think a lot of people asked already, they will ask again. So Arjuna himself asked instead of you people asking, Etanme samshayam, this is my doubt, Krishna. First, except you, nobody can answer. So Krishna is answering, Pardhanaiveha mutra vinashastasya vidyate nahi kalyana kutkaschit durgatim tata gacchati. It will not go waste. Papa punyakritan lo prapya punyakritan lokan. After death, having reached punyalokas, the yogi, Shashwati Samah, long stay in the Punyalokas, he will be born again. Suchinam Srimatam Gehe, he will be born in the Shuchi's pure family. Srimatam means not just moneyed, it is having all good qualities. Sri means Shobha, all goodness. In their family, Yoga Bhrashto Abhijayate. Tatra tam buddhi. How do you know what happens after that? Tatra tam buddhi samyogam labhate paurvadehikam. You will automatically get linked up, resonate with his past lives like this. And he will restart from the point where he left. He need not start from beginning. Tatra tam buddhi samyogam labhate paurvadehikam. Purvabhyasena teneva kriyate avashopi without his control also. He'll automatically go into that path. Jigyasurapi, he'll be inquisitive of yoga. Jinyasrapi yogasya Shabda Brahma. Then he will read the Shabda Brahma, the highest level, gradually. Prayatnad Yatavanastu Yogi Samshuddha Kilvishaha. Aneka Janma, like this, many Janmas may be there. Don't worry. Finally, you will reach Aneka Janma Samskarshaha. Tato Yati Param Gatim, the supreme state will be reached. Once you reach Tapasvipyo Adhiko Yogi, Jnani Test Mato Adhika, Karmibhya Adhiko Yogi Tasmat, Yogi Bhavarjuna, you become Yogi. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahmavidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Samvade Atma Samyaga Yogo Nama Shashtodhaya. Can I finish?
ధన్యవాదములండి. Now, shall we go for a question answer session?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody wants to ask any questions? I will. Rantur garu.
Yes, go ahead.
Namaskaram, Guru Garu. This Atma is using body as a vehicle to reach its liberation. Sir, am I
Yes.
right? Yes, sir. But
not the body, it's using the mind.
Body. Okay.
Body has mind.
Sir, sorry.
Body and mind all are coming together. The 5 koshas. Body is one kosha.
Okay. But by
Mind
finally,
is also there. Jnana is also there. Vijnana is also there. 5 koshas are there.
right. Finally, when they get liberation, the soul reaches destiny to Punya Loka or some other lokas. But during, as long as the body is alive, whether any diseases or any things will be borne by the body. Body is getting all punishments, but not the Atma. Is it just in this way, sir?
Yeah, you should be able to realize that the self, Atman, is independent of the body. In fact, the Mahanyasa, if you study very carefully, Deho Devalaya Prokto, this body is a temple. Jivo Deva Sanatana, this Jivatma is the God in this temple. Tyajed Ajnana Nirmalya, remove the old flowers called Ajnanam and do the puja with Soham. That is your Brahman, Paramatma. So the dhyana process explained here, you go deep into yourself and you realize that you are, that is direction.
Bhagawad, any questions in the chat box?
Yeah, there is one question. Please explain the difference between Jivatma and Atma.
Yeah, actually, the word Atman means self. Nenu, my, I. That's all it means. The word Nenu is in Telugu. In Sanskrit, it is called Atman. Nenu. In English, it's called I. In Hindi, it is called my. So that pure consciousness, I. Now, for example, every being here is only experiencing the pure consciousness. If I tell you that you are already experiencing. Now, for example, in your childhood, you thought I. When you were a baby also. When you became a small boy, you thought I. Now, when you grew up, you also thought I. You grew up old, now you are attending this present. Same I is there throughout. It is not changing according to the body. Am I right? Because if the body is going to identify with I, then the I should have become small, big, and all that. Nobody's feeling, even a dog will not think I am dog, I am dog, I am dog. It will not think. It will think just I. Even an ant or even Chaturmukha Brahma also thinks I. He doesn't think I am Brahma, I am Brahma. So Chimalo, Brahmalo, Shiva Keshavadulalo, Prema Meera Nindi Undadi Rama. So that is the self, Atman. So for that, which is Nirgunam, Nirakaram, Nirvikalpam, Niranjanam, unconditioned pure consciousness. So when you apply conditioning, if you say Jiva and so, name, designation, Aadhar number, etc., then you are giving a conditioning to that Atma, which is actually unconditioned. Already, you are conditioning through your own thoughts and mind and words and declarations. So that is Jivatma. So and so, with an ahankara, separate, as if I am separate. So that is the Jivatma. But actually, Atma is only one. So that is why we say Paramatma. They all one Atma is. And then there is also Antaratma. And there is Jnanatma. So all these are adjectives added only to Atma. Atma is only one. I hope you have understood.
Sir, one thing. What is this Nainam
Yeah.
Chindanti? Is it Atma or Paramatma? Nainam Chindanti Shastrani, is it Atma or Paramatma?
What is that?
Nainam Chindanti Shastrani, in that, they explains about the
Yeah,
Atma.
Atma only.
Atma or Jivatma?
Atma, Paramatma are one and the same. No, no. Atma and Paramatma, Paramatma is also an adjective, right? So, Atma is same. It's only referring about Atma, which is Paramatma actually. But due to conditioning, due to limiting itself to an individuality, ego, it's called Jivatma. So that's why we are saying you break that. You remove that and you be in your true nature. When you are in your own true nature, you are Atma, you are Paramatma. Aham Brahmas, Tattvamas, Sarvam Khalvidam. That's what it is. I'm putting it very simply, but it's not so easy to understand and so easy to realize. You have to realize it comes by time, by maturity, by practice, by success in your sadhana. I'm putting it in short form, as if it is so simple. But one final point to remember, Atman is only one. The word Jiva is added as an attribute. The word Parama is added as an attribute. The word Antar is added as an attribute. The word Jnana is added as an attribute. So you go on adding attributes, but only actual Atma is the same. It is like, it's a crystal. It has no attributes. But if you keep it on the red base, it will look like red. If you are green, Nirguna, Nirakara, Nirvikalpa, Atman alone is the truth. The rest is all an hallucination, illusion, temporary perceived reality created by thought process and mind. That's why we are asking the mind to be eliminated. So that you are in yourself. That is called moksha.
Anybody else wants to ask any question?
గురుగారు నమస్కారం అండి. నేను సుబ్రహ్మణ్యం రెండు చింతల. మనకి భగవద్గీతలో చదువుతున్నప్పుడు మనం ధృతరాష్ట్ర వాచ, మిగతా మళ్ళా అర్జున వాచ ఇవి అంటూ ఉంటాం. కానీ కృష్ణుడికి వచ్చేటప్పటికి కృష్ణ వాచ అనకుండా బ్రహ్మ వాచ అంటాం. బ్రహ్మ వాచ అంటాం. ఎందుకు అట్లా? వై నాట్ కృష్ణ వాచ?
Bhagavan అంటున్నాం because కృష్ణ భగవాన్ ఆయన ఆల్రెడీ వ్యాసుల వారికి తెలుసు. వ్యాసుల వారికి ఎంత రాసింది? So he knows that Krishna is not ordinary Krishna human being, it is Krishna Bhagavan. So he knows that. That's why he used the word Bhagavan. Like మీరు గురుజీ అంటున్నారు కదా, నన్ను ప్రభువుగా అనట్లేదు కదా. So అట్లా కనబడ. So it is a respect which he already knows. All others are not Bhagavans. Bhishma, Arjuna, Dhritarashtra, Sanjaya, these are all not Bhagavans. They are ordinary human beings. That is why he has used the word Bhagavan. Bhagavan is used even in other books for other persons also.
Yeah.
Like in say great personalities, we use the word Bhagavan. In other books also you find.
Okay. Thanks, Andy.
Next.
Sir, namaste, sir. Just I told one golden rule in a single sentence. Golden rule in a single sentence like that you told, sir.
Yeah.
Will please
Yeah.
just a little bit elaborate, sir.
Which one?
golden rule in a single sentence, like that you told, sir, that regarding taking respect and giving respect and treating every object as.
Yeah. That is don't do anything to others which you would not like to get done by them. ఒరులు ఏ అవి అనరించిన అప్రియంబు తనమనంబునకవు తానొరులకు అది సేయకునికి పరమ ధర్మ పరాయణములకెళ్దాన్. The same thing in English also very famous. Do unto others what you would like them to do to you. That is equality between others and myself. That is the goal, fundamental essence of dharma. If you practice it, then you are practicing dharma. Next. Yes.
Ravi garu, unmute yourself.
ఎస్ సార్. సార్ నమస్తే సార్. సార్ ఇందాక ఆది భౌతిక, ఆది దైవిక, ఆధ్యాత్మికత అని ఒక ల్యాడర్ చెప్పారు కదా సార్. అలాగే ఇప్పుడు ఈ సాధకుల్లో యోగులు, సన్యాసులు, సాధకుల్లో కూడా ఏదైనా ఒక గ్రేడేషన్ ఉందా సార్? అంటే మొట్టమొదటి సన్యాసి నుంచి, ఇందాక మీరు సన్యాసి ఒకటే అన్నారు, అవధూత, తర్వాత ఇంకా అలాగేదైనా ఒక ల్యాడర్ ఉందా సార్?
ఉంది, ఎందుకు లేదు. ఉత్తమ సాధకుడు, మధ్యమ సాధకుడు, అధమ సాధకుడు, 3 రకాలు. సో ఐ థింక్ ఈ సాధువుల్లో కూడా ల్యాడర్ ఉంది. మామూలు సన్యాసి అంటే సన్యాసం పుచ్చుకున్నవాడు సన్యాసి. ఇక్కడేమో కర్మ సన్యాసం గురించి మాట్లాడటం, అక్కడేమో యాక్చువల్ గా ఒక రిచువల్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ సన్యాసం అనే రిచువల్ లో తనకు తాను పిండ ప్రదానం చేసుకుంటాడు. శరీరం చచ్చిపోయింది, నేను శరీరాన్ని నాకు సంబంధం లేదు, పిండ ప్రదానం చేసుకుని ఆనందం, నేను ఆనంద స్వరూపుణ్ణి. అందుకే ఆనంద పేరుంటుంది ప్రతి సాధువుకి. వివేకానంద, చిన్మయానంద, ఆర్ బ్రహ్మానంద, ఆర్ శీలానంద. ఆనందం, నేను ఐఎమ్ ఓన్లీ ఆనందం. సో he has no body, he has no jivatva for a true sannyasi. Then higher than that is Mahant, Mahamandaleshwar. They are the hierarchies in the sannyasi sadhus. And Avadhuta, Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa is higher level than even Mahamandaleshwar. Or I'm not sure, very sure who is higher. So then after that we have Avadhuta. Avadhuta is beyond everything, beyond sannyasa also. So, and of course we have the gurus and Jagat gurus and Peethadipatis. Among Peethadipatis, Jagat Guru, Peethadipatis, all this hierarchy is there. Among the sadhus, if you go to Kumbh Mela, you can see all those people coming there in all different levels of hierarchy of sadhus. Ordinary sadhakas, adhama sadhaka, madhyama sadhaka, uttama sadhaka. That is who is doing sadhana, he is an ordinary person. So the whole Bhagavad Gita is explaining what is sadhana, what is sadhaka's behavior, how a sthita prajna will behave. Sthita prajna is definitely a realized soul. So we are trying to grow, develop ourselves every day, every minute to higher levels. That's all it is. Right, next.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.
రామచంద్రమూర్తి గారు.
నమస్కారం గురుగారు. ఇప్పుడు జీవాత్మ పరమాత్మ అది తేడా ఏం లేదు, అంతా ఒకటే అని ఉపనిషత్తులు చెప్తున్నాయి. అయితే మరి అది అంటే ఒక సముద్రం, ఒక బిందువు అలా పోలుస్తూ ఉంటారు కదా. పోలుస్తున్నప్పుడు రెండు ఒకటే అంటే ఆ క్వాంటిటీ అది పెద్దది, అది సమిష్టి జీవత్వమే భగవంతుడు. వ్యక్తిగతంగా మనకి ఆ తేడా ఉంటుందండి. అది సముద్రం
ఇప్పుడు జీవత్వం యాక్చువల్ గా ఇప్పుడు నీరు ఒకటే కదా, సముద్రంలో నీరు ఒకటే. సో అనేకమైనటువంటి బుడగలు, అనేకమైనటువంటి అలలు ఉన్నాయి, వస్తున్నాయి పోతున్నాయి. సో వచ్చినా పోయినా ఉన్నా ఆ నీరు ఒకటిగానే ఉంది. ఆ నీరే పరమాత్మ. ఈ బుడగలు, ఈ తరంగాలు, కెరటాలు ఇవన్నీ మనం జీవులు.
అలాగే ఉపనిషత్తులు అంతా వాళ్ళ అందరూ చెప్పిన తర్వాత ఫైనల్ గా భగవంతుడు ఎక్కడో ఏం లేడు, అంతటా ఉన్నాడు అని చెప్తున్నారు. ఈ కమ్యూనిస్టులు కూడా భగవంతుడు ఎక్కడో ఏం లేడు, అంతా నువ్వు చేసిందే అన్నట్టుగా వాళ్ళు చెప్తుంటారు. ఏం తేడా?
వాళ్ళకంత జ్ఞానం లేదు. కమ్యూనిస్ట్ అనేది, కమ్యూన్ అనేది, సోషల్ అనేది ఒక సోషల్ జస్టిస్ యాంగిల్ వచ్చింది, కానీ వాళ్ళ వేదాంత చర్చ అంతా వాళ్ళకి తెలియదు. వాళ్ళనేదల్లా ఎంతసేపు రిచ్ పూరు ఉండకూడదు, అందరికి ఒకటిగా ఉండాలి, రిచ్ పీపుల్ ని ధ్వంసం చేసి పూర్ పీపుల్ పంచిపెట్టాలి అది వాడు చెప్పే సిద్ధాంతం. వాడికి ఇంత లోతు ఆత్మ ఏమిటి, పరమాత్మ ఏంటి, మోక్షం ఏంటి అనే అంత సీన్ లేదు వాళ్ళకే కాదు, ఈవెన్ అదర్ రిలీజియన్స్ లో కూడా అంత లేదు. వాడు ఓన్లీ గాడ్ అండ్ మ్యాన్ అంటే. వీళ్ళేమో కమ్యూనిస్ట్ ఏమో గాడ్ లేడు, ఓన్లీ మ్యాన్ అంటే. సో దే ఆర్ నాట్ ఇన్ టు దిస్ యాక్టివిటీ ఆఫ్ ఆత్మ వివేచన. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్ అనాలిసిస్ ఆఫ్ ది నేచర్ ఆఫ్ ది సెల్ఫ్. ఇది చాలా లోతైనటువంటి విషయము. ఇది యోగ శాస్త్రము, వేదాంత శాస్త్రము, జ్ఞానం. ఇది వాళ్ళందరికీ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఫార్ అవే, వాళ్ళకి సంబంధం లేదు. Don't think that they know all this. That's false. They don't know. They don't know anything of this subject. Okay, next.
Hemalata garu, you can ask your question.
Yes. What is the question?
Namaste, sir. Sir, you answered for Jivatma and Atma. I got it like this. Is it right or not? Can you please throw some light? Can we say that Atma is like pure 24 karat gold and the Jivatma is the ornament designed from this gold by adding various attributes of copper?
Partly yes. Even if no, in fact, even copper is not added. Only pure gold. Only you are pure gold. Okay. But you are appearing as different ornaments.
Okay.
So ornaments and gold, are they different? Yes and no. They are not, because gold is same. If you melt the ornament, it will become gold only, or you can make it into another ornament. Okay. In the same way, that separate ornament form itself is conditioning. No need to add copper and all.
Okay.
So that form separate, nenu veru, భగవంతుడు వేరు అనుకోవటమే ఫస్ట్ కండిషనింగ్. అది మాయ వల్ల జరుగుతుంది అదంతా. సో ఆ మాయను కనుక క్రాస్ చేయగలిగితే, జ్ఞానం వస్తే, ఆ మాయ పోవడం వల్ల తానే బ్రహ్మమును తత్వమును మరచి రాతికి మొక్కేదారు ఇంతకంటను వింతగలదా అని మా అమ్మగారి గురువు గారు ఒక పాట పాడుతుండే. సో that realization is the jnana. That is what is required to be achieved. That's what we are trying to deliver through these lectures and classes. And that's what Bhagawad Gita is also trying to deliver. That's what Upanishads are. Everybody is trying to deliver only.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
సార్ నమస్తే అండి. ఇంకో చిన్న ప్రశ్న. ఇప్పుడు మాయా అనేది ఒక కామన్ మ్యాన్కి అర్థం కావాలంటే హౌ డు యూ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇట్ అండి?
సింపుల్. ఇప్పుడు ఎండమావుల్లో నీళ్లు చూసారు, ఎండమావులు చూసారు ఎప్పుడైనా?
అవును.
నీళ్లు ఉన్నట్టుగానే కనపడుతుంది. మన కార్, నేను చాలాసార్లు కార్ డ్రైవింగ్ చేస్తుంటే ఎదురుగా నీళ్లు ఉన్నట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది.
అవును.
కానీ నీళ్ళ దగ్గరికి వెళ్దామంటే ఆ నీళ్ళ దగ్గరికి ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళటం అనేది ఉండదు, అలా కనిపిస్తూనే ఉంటాయి.
అవును.
సో అదొక ఎగ్జాంపుల్. అట్లాగే అనేకమైనటువంటి, ఇప్పుడు సినిమా అనేది కూడా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మాయాకి. సినిమాలో ఏం లేదు, అది ఒట్టి తెల్ల స్క్రీన్, గోడ, కానీ అన్ని ఉన్నట్టుగా కనపడుతుంది దాని మీద. అందులో మనుషులు ఉన్నట్టు, దాన్ని బట్టి మనుషులు చచ్చిపోయినట్టు, దాన్ని వీళ్ళు ఏడవటం, వీళ్ళు దాన్ని బట్టి ఓట్లు వేయటము, దాన్ని బట్టి గెలిపించడం, దాన్ని బట్టి ఈవెన్ చచ్చిపోయిన వాళ్ళు కూడా ఉన్నారు. సో ఈవెన్ అదొక మాయ. అంటే మాయకి ఎందుకంటే మీకు అనేకమైన, మన రోజు మాయలోనే బతుకుతున్నాం, వేరే చెప్పక్కల.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మాయా అనేటప్పటికీ మీకు యు ఆర్ టెల్లింగ్ ఇట్ యాస్ నాట్ ట్రూ అనేది కదా?
మేకింగ్ అన్ట్రూ అపియరెన్స్
ఓయాసిస్ అనేది కనబడుతుంది.
రెండు, సత్యాన్ని అసత్యం కింద చూపించడం, అసత్యాన్ని సత్యం కింద చూపించడం.
ఓకే ఓకే, అంటే సత్యం కింద మనం ఇప్పుడు నీకు ఇక్కడ చిన్న పాయింట్ అర్థం కాలేదు. ఇప్పుడు మాయా అంటే మీరు ఓయాసిస్ చెప్పి లేనిది ఉన్నట్టు మనకి ఆ భ్రమ క్రియేట్ చేసేది
ఓయాసిస్ కాదండి, మిరాజ్. ఓయాసిస్ లో నిజంగా ఉంటాయి.
మిరాజ్. యా, ఇంకా కొంచెం మన
అదే ఇప్పుడు మాయా, శంకరాచార్య గారు ఏం చెప్పారంటే అఘటిత ఘటన పటియసి మాయా పంచకం అని 5 శ్లోకాలు ఉన్నాయి. మాయా యొక్క కెపబిలిటీ ఏంటంటే ఇంపాసిబుల్ థింగ్స్ కూడా పాసిబుల్ చేసేస్తుంది. నిరుపమ నిత్య అఖండ నిర్వికల్పే, నిరుపమైనటువంటి నిత్యమైనటువంటి అఖండమైనటువంటి నిర్వికల్పమైనటువంటి పరబ్రహ్మతత్వ ఓంకారంలో జనయతి జగదీశ జీవ భేదం ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏం తీసుకుంటుందంటే మాయా నేను వేరు భగవంతుడు వేరు అనేటువంటి సెపరేషన్ కల్పిస్తుంది. అది ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్. ఆ తర్వాత నేను వేరు, ఈ జగత్తు వేరు, ఈ జగత్తులో ఒక్కొక్క జీవుడు వేరు అని నెక్స్ట్ ఇట్లా తర్వాత అహంకారం, ఫస్ట్ అహంకారంతో మొదలై తర్వాత మమకారం వచ్చి, మమకారం వల్ల రాగం వచ్చి, రాగంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళ మీదే ద్వేషం వచ్చి, తర్వాత కామం కోరికలు వచ్చి, కోరికల నుంచి కోరికలు తీరకపోతే కోపం క్రోధం వచ్చి, కోరికలు తీరితే లోభం వచ్చి, లోభం కూడా తీరితే మోహం వచ్చి, ఇవన్నీ అయిన తర్వాత మదం వచ్చి, ఇవన్నీ కాక మాత్సరి. ఈ మొత్తం ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఒకటి ఎట్లాగైతే గంగా నది గంగోత్రి గ్లేషియర్ దగ్గర నుంచి పైనుంచి కిందికి వచ్చి చివరికి సముద్రంలో కలుస్తుందో ఆ విధంగా ఎక్కడో ఉన్నటువంటి పరబ్రహ్మతత్వం అయినటువంటి ఓంకార తత్వం అయినటువంటి నేను చివరికి మురికి డ్రైనేజ్ కాలువలలో పడిపోయి సర్వ బాధలు పడుతున్న బాధలు కానీ కష్టాలు కానీ ఒకటిగా అన్ని మనకి ఇప్పుడు ఈ క్లాస్ అవ్వగానే మీరు చూడబోయేవన్నీ అవే. ఒక క్షణం కూడా వదిలిపెట్టకుండా పట్టుకుని పీడిస్తున్నది మాయ. అదే ప్రకృతి మాయ అని దాని మీద చాలా డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఉంది, భగవద్గీతలోనే ఉంది, ఇంకా చాలా చోట్ల ఉంది. అందుకే మాయాశక్తి విలాస కల్పిత మహావ్యామోహ సంహారిణే తస్మై శ్రీ గురుమూర్తయే నమ ఇదం శ్రీధం. దాన్ని 2 రకాలుగా చెప్పారు. మమ మాయా దురత్యయ మామేవయే ప్రపంచంతే మాయా మేతాం, నా మాయనెవరు దాటలేరు పో అన్నాడు. ఎవరు దాటగలరు అంటే నన్నెవరు చేరుకుంటారో వాళ్ళే దాటగలరు. సో అట్లాగే ఇంకొక అప్రోచ్ ఏంటంటే ఈ మాయాశక్తిని ఆరాధిద్దాము. ఆ మాయాశక్తి, ఆ ప్రకృతి, అది నవరాత్రుల్లో అమ్మవారంటే ఆ ప్రకృతే, ఆ మాయాశక్తే. దాన్ని ఈ సంసారం బంధం దుఃఖం నుంచి విముక్తి కల్పించుకొని ఆ మాయాశక్తిని, మాయ అంటే ఎవరో కాదు, ఆ బ్రహ్మ ఒక మేనిఫెస్టేషన్, అన్మానిఫెస్ట్ బ్రహ్మ నుంచి మేనిఫెస్ట్ అయినటువంటిది మాయ. అదే శివుడు శక్తి అన్నాం. సో ఇట్లా అనేకమైనటువంటి పద్ధతులు దానికోసమే ఉన్నాయి, మాయను దాటం కోసం. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇంపాసిబుల్. ఈ క్షణంలో కూడా మనం మాయలో ఉన్నాం. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, ఉద్ధవ గీత ఏంటనేది క్వశ్చన్.
గురూజీ నమస్కారం అండి.
చెప్పండి.
అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోవాలి.
గురువు గారు నమస్కారం అండి. నా పేరు కళ్యాణ్. యాక్చువల్ గా ఈ ఉద్ధవ్ గీత అనేది ఏ సిచ్యువేషన్ లో మనకు రిలీజ్ అయిందండి కృష్ణుడు వారి దగ్గర నుంచి? ఎందుకంటే ఇది భక్తి ప్రధానమైంది కాబట్టి కృష్ణుడు వారు చివరి మూమెంట్ లో ఎందుకని ఈ భక్తి ప్రధానమైన గీతని రిలీజ్ చేశారు?
ఉద్ధవుడు పరమ భక్తుడు, కృష్ణుడి యొక్క మహాభక్తుల్లో, ఆయన జీవిత కాలంలో ఉండినటువంటి మహాభక్తుల్లో ఉద్ధవుడు ఒకడు.
Can we have the session in English, please? Because others may be different.
Yeah. So, Uddhava is the greatest devotee of Krishna. The gopis are even greater devotees. Radha is the greatest. Radha is the greatest. That's why Radha Krishna are merged.
That is my next point. Why Radha is more devoted compared to Uddhava? Why Krishna is only told to Uddhava Gita instead of the Radha?
No.
Or Gopikas?
No, he never came. No. It is a historical fact that Krishna never came back to Vrindavan or Gokul. Once he left for Kamsa's Mardanam, that is, he killed Kamsa. You remember that day he went to, you must have been there, at least you might have been in front of the TV. He has gone to that Kamsa's invitation that killed him, right? On that day he went and he never came back. You know this?
Ha, sir.
But Yashoda was waiting.
Waiting.
She waited for years and years. Krishna never came back. So he never came back and never met Radha. But he was in contact with Uddhava. That is why Uddhava was the only child.
Okay.
Why he didn't come back, you should ask Krishna. I cannot answer that.
What is the reason, sir, on this? Why?
No,
Because
you ask him why he never came back. Somewhere I heard that he saw Radha in Kurukshetra during Surya Grahanam.
Surya Grahanam. Yeah.
But they never met and talked. Radha is equal to Krishna. That's why Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. In Vrindavanam, Radha is chanted equal to Krishna. Both are same. That much high level she is.
Okay.
There is one question in the chat box. What is the best way to meditate practicing thoughtlessness or focusing on nose tip or concentrating in between the two eyebrows as advised in
Just now I've explained everything. Same thing I've explained. So the whole 6th chapter is on that one. Please listen to the video once again and you will get the answer. We have already explained. Next.
నమస్తే, నా పేరు శశికళ. కర్మలో అకర్మను చూడడం అంటే ఏమిటి?
అది కర్మయోగంలో అంటే ఇప్పుడు ప్రహ్లాదుడు ఉన్నాడు. ప్రహ్లాదుడు పానీయంబులు ద్రావుచున్ కొడుచుచున్ హాసలీలా నిద్రాదులు చేయుచున్ భాషింపుచున్ సంతత శ్రీనారాయణ పాద పద్మయుగళీ చింతామృతాపాన విశేషమత్త చిత్తుడై మరచన్ సురారి సుతుడే తద్విశ్వముంధువరా. He forgot this whole universe in the absorption into the lotus feet of the Lord while he discharged all his responsibilities as a king. అంటే మనస్సు అతనికి అందులో లంపటం కాలేదు. You are not obsessed and contaminated with your actions when you are doing nothing. In 6th chapter also just now we have told నాచాక్రియ అక్రియ ఏమీ చేసిన వాడు కాదు, ఏమీ చేయట్లేదు. ఎవరు? త్యక్త్వా కర్మఫలా సంగం నిత్యతృప్తో నిరాశ్రయ కర్మణ్యభిప్రవృత్తోపి నైవ కించిత్ కరోతి సహ. కర్మల్లో అభిప్రవృత్తుడై ఉండే, extremely involved in all actions, like a king, like Rama. He is not doing anything because he has no attachment to the result of those actions. It is like you are playing. If you want to experience that state, go down to your parking lot or playground and play cricket with small children. You can play for 1 hour, half an hour, then you are not attached. You are still playing. That is karmanya. Karmaya pashed akarmani cha karmaya. Sabuddhiman manusheshu saipta karmakrit. Yasya sarve samarambha. Kama sankalpa varjita jnanagni dagdha karmana. All his karmas are burnt away in jnanagni. Next.
There are no questions on the chat.
Very good. Let us close.
There is one question that why did Arjuna alone feel the distress to face the Kauravas? Were the other Pandavas indifferent to the feelings?
Yeah, correct. In fact, the contribution of Arjuna to the war was the maximum. If Arjuna was not there, the other Pandavas would have never won the war. So Arjuna is the main actor. He knows that, and everybody knows that. If he performs the battle, then he will win, and battle will be, all people will be killed. If he withdraws, the battle will not be held at all. Everybody knows that. Both sides people know it. And he knew that himself. And because he is a good-natured person, and because of the effect of Kurukshetra, that's why I told you the other day, Dhritarashtra arranged this war only at Kurukshetra. It is like Tirupati or Kasi. If you go there and want to do unholy things like killing people, you don't want to do it. You feel rather reluctant to do it. That's what exactly happened to Arjuna. Yeah, next.
Sir, I would like to continue my own question. Considering Arjuna being very distressed to get the Vishwarupa, were the other Pandavas not fearful, or were they not hesitant to kill their own brothers? Why alone?
No, they were partly like dummies. See, if Arjuna was not there, none of them can win the war. They know it, he knows it. Kauravas know, everybody knows. And you also know, and I also. So Arjuna was the only sole decisive actor.
But
That's
he was
why
also given the Astra from Shiva. He was also a Gandharva in his previous birth. Yet, in spite of all this, why is that he was the only person who felt that fear, whereas Bhima could kill more of 99 or 100 sons of
even then,
Dhritarashtra.
Bhima has no powers comparable to Arjuna.
Correct.
So there is no way he could have won the war. War is a final decision, you see. So winning is a final, either you win or lose. And you should not run away. If you don't win, you will be killed. It's a question of life and death. Either you win or you will be killed. You cannot run away. No Kshatriya will run away. But Arjuna was trying to run away. That is the most. That's why in the second chapter he told, if you run away, you will get only bad name, nothing else. You should not have come at all in the first place if you didn't want to fight.
Okay, Gautam ji.
Namaskar. Sir. So actually, my friend, one of my IIT Kanpur friend, while discussing that, I told that it's a very good things happening that Narendra Modi ji is introducing Bhagawad Gita in the school level so that people understand all these subtle things about all these things. Then ask a question that had the situation, some situation of it happened in during their exile in the forest, and Sri Krishna explained the Bhagavad Gita to Yudhishthir instead of Arjuna to Yudhishthir. So what they would have done? Would they have claimed their kingdom in the first place? What kind of changes would have happened?
Oh, yeah, hypothetical question, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, there is no need to teach Bhagavad Gita to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira himself can teach. He knows everything. By his own birth, his dharma is personified. And he tolerated too much. The reason why he was, in fact, there is a book by Guru Charan Das. You ask your friend to read that book. The Guru Charan Das book, it is called The Problem of Being Good. So Yudhishthir was too good. Because he's too good, all these things happen.
Yeah.
So that is the whole problem. Right in the beginning, if he was like Arjun or Bhima, all these things won't happen.
Yeah.
And so, again, Yudhishthir is not a decisive factor for winning the war. If he was normal, like worldly man, he would have never gone to forest. He would have never gone through all this nonsense. So that's why that book title is The Problem of Being Good. Ask him to read that.
Thank you.
Okay, let us go for now Prarthana and then Jananamana. Okay, sir? Shall we close? Shall we go for Prarthana, sir? I don't
Yes.
think, yeah.
Nothing that's
Okay. Now, Sushma ji, please chant Prarthana.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
ధన్యవాదములండి సుష్మా గారు ఉత్తమం వెరీ గుడ్ ఓకే నౌ చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు ప్లీజ్ రిసైట్ నేషనల్ యాంథమ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ ప్లీజ్ స్టాండ్ అప్ అండ్ రిసైట్ అలాంగ్ విత్ హిమ్
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय
జై హింద్ ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు